I listen to a lot of classic rock music, like the Beatles and Led Zeppelin, and, you know, classic rock music. I play all that, classic rock music. I never got into the new music, just never did it for me.
Like that?
The music now, to me, doesn't really make any sense. You know, the words they use, I mean, it doesn't, I don't think it makes any sense.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You don't listen to him, do you?
I love him.
You're sick.
I love him.
Look at him, man.
That's
Just look. Look at him. He's only thing he's got is dancing.
Like
he can dance.
But, you know,
he can dance. That's it.
He can sing.
That's me right there, baby. That is it. What's in it?
The music back then, they wrote something for a purpose, and you understand it better.
Song, man.
Now, I just don't understand any of it. I just listen to it because of the beat, if I do.
Yeah, check this out.
I was just brought up on playing classical music. So that was just, I never played rock or contemporary music or anything like that. So it was just mainly classical, and I love playing classical. I started taking piano lessons when I was in the 4th grade, I believe. Yeah, it was in the 4th grade. The worst thing was when I was growing up when I was young, and I had to practice for an hour. My mom would set the timer to the oven. She's like, okay, you got an hour. I was like, oh, great. So I'd play something over and over and over again. Try to get on her nerves, so she'll say, okay, stop playing. It made me get better and better at it, and just learn the piano more. So now I can look at a sheet of music, and I mean, with practice, I can start playing it.
I was 10 years old, and my dad bought the drum set, you know, and he said, Jim, learn it. So I was like, all right. So I just started fooling around, and, you know, I was dilly-dallying all the time, and just started, you know, starting to like it.
Once we saw that he would bring a few fellas once in a while and just jam with them, we knew that that's what we were in for. I think the biggest concern was who was coming in. The biggest concern was, you know, you had up until a certain time to practice.
I always wanted Jimmy to make sure that the line of communications between us and him was always open, that we can tell him
really well.
We don't like this gym, or...
I was happy that it was in this house so I could watch what was going on. Sometimes it was too loud, and then you have to play mommy or policeman or whatever.
They accepted us to be there with them. And that's important. And usually, I mean, we're parents. Get out of here. What do you know? But
No,
like Jimmy said in the past, he had all my albums. His favorite album was such and such. They were all my albums.
Jimmy laughs at me because he'll go in. I'll go in and I'll stand. He'll ask me to listen to what he's written. But no way. After a while, I have to go outside. I have to, I'm seeing you, I'm going. Oh, can't you stay a few minutes? No, I need my sanity.
I like to play Beethoven, Mozart, Chopin, Bach, kind of all the old classicals that are around the era. Playing music, I'm definitely drawn to the classical. Listening to music, I'm more drawn to rock.
Punk rock, a lot of guitar, a lot of yelling, a lot of just bouncing and jumping.
Being live, you can feel it, you know? You can feel the bass, you can feel the treble, just the whole atmosphere, everybody having a good time.
It is so typical for this type of music, for people to be jumping up and down and screaming and jumping up in the air and bouncing and dancing, I guess you could say.
They go up and get tossed around, it's just fun. I mean, you know, you get passed around and you're trusting yourself to someone else's hand. And you have no idea on what's going to happen next. They could drop you or they could pass you around. You just have a great time.
If it's a free concert, we're going. Like tonight. We're there.
Okay,
Any chance we get.
I'm amazed that he picks up the guitar because he never took a lesson in the guitar. But what makes me laugh is he can't read music, and he's played all these instruments.
We're trying to make it more than just a hobby. You know, I'm going to go to school. You know, it just takes time and practice and a lot of money to become a musician. You know, so if anything eventually happens, eventually it's going to be a career.
We want to be, like, as big as we can possibly be. You know, we want to be able to make records, go on tours. And we ain't talking about tours as in bars and restaurants. I'm just waiting for somebody to hear us and they just flip out. Because I'm telling you, they don't know what they're missing.